episode 363. Thank you all for listening to episode 362. Get to know Bear. I am Gray Lamarck, here with my co-host.
Bear.
Cody B.
Dub. And Super Bowl Joe.
Is it Joe Namath or Joe Theismann?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Definitely ain't Joe Biden.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana. Yeah, I say Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Flacco.
Sugar Shane Falco.
I think those were the five. I think that's what we named there.
Yep. So thanks to Wes Anderson for Moments of Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Thanks to All Wear Clothing, first sponsor of Over the Line Podcast. Visit allwearclothing.com. Mention Over the Line Podcast. Brandon will hook you up with a deal. Thank you to Crandall's Quality Landscaping. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas and not.
Richmond, Virginia.
Nice. I know that he was busy for a few days when we had the quote-unquote snowmageddon, where it didn't snow until Wednesday night when it was supposed to snow Wednesday morning. But I know he was out there plowing for a while, and he was helping a lot of customers. He can help you with all of your plowing needs. Get in touch with Sean. He's also doing handy person services. I think we've talked about this several times on the show. He can do carpentry, which includes doors, cabinets, floors, trim, and windows, plumbing, which includes toilets, sinks, faucets, showers, and leaks, and painting, simple rooms, hard to reach areas. And then also they are installing French drains. And what does it consist of? Gravel sides, a perforated pipe to carry away the water. Water's collected under the surface, runs down the gravel into the pipe where it's captured and directed away sight unseen. The benefits to you: your yard remains aesthetically pleasing, keeps your lawn clean and dry, making it a perfect spot for a garden, outdoor seating, or a play area for your children or pets. Yes, they install them at this time. Call for a free estimate, 419-704-5471. Thanks to Sparty Steve. Just had lunch with old Sparty Steve yesterday. He's doing well. He's looking forward to episode 400 as well. Wants to know what we're going to do. I already told him it's going to be basically called episode 400, Two Different Americas. And, we're going to have, what is that? Coke ham? Is that what you're making?
Yeah, we're gonna have a couple plates with seasoning and salt and pepper on it.
We're gonna have, because you're making a ham with the Coca-Cola, right? Bear said he's
crock-pot Coca-Cola ham.
And then Bear said he's making what did you say? You're making that dip you like, and you were making something else too.
Hormel, cream cheese, and cheddar.
Nice.
What else was I supposed to make?
I don't know, something.
I know we said something, but I can't remember. I have to look it up.
I think Dub was supposed to be bringing a casserole or something too.
Jake's gonna bring Slim Jims.
Fair enough.
Whatever,
Jerky.
Jake, do you make anything good?
I actually am a good cook. Yeah, I'm not bad. I can cook a lot of things.
Well, what can you make for episode 400?
I don't know. What do you want?
Mac and cheese.
That's what Dub makes.
I can make some mac and cheese that'll blow your mind away.
Oh wait, was that it? Bear? Was it mac and cheese?
No, not me. I'm not a mac and cheese maker. No, I'm a craft box maker. I am not.
I think I know I was going to bring some mashed taters, and I can't remember what you said you were going to bring. Bear, was it a dessert? Oh, it was. It was the the eclair cake. So see, I got to write this down, or I'm going to forget. So we got
good idea because I already forgot.
We got
How about
Coke
patty melts.
Sure, we got Coke ham, not rum ham. We got Coke ham.
Coke ham's good.
Eclair cake. I've never had it. Eclair cake, Two Different Americas. Eclair cake, and
man.
And you're making so we're gonna call it bear dip. It's like grizzly but better. And then I got to bring some mashed potatoes. Maybe I'll bring the old taco soup. That taco soup's good. I know you love that stuff. We just had it the other day. And then you
Lost
said
that recipe.
You might bring some patty melts. All right, Dub, what'd you say?
That's hard.
Kraft mac and
That's hard to
cheese.
bring though. You got to eat that fresh. I can't bring that.
All right, you'll bring something else. Dub, what'd you say? Kraft.
Ooh. I'm gonna make homemade mac and cheese with Velveeta.
There you go.
Damn right.
All right.
But no, if we're actually doing this, I said green bean casserole, man.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the other part of two different Americas. That's why we're
Jesus
gonna have green
Christ.
bean casserole. But all right, so delicious. So we'll get that. That's what we're doing. Parrot for episode 400. We're just having we're just gonna eat some food and bullshit and just have
It's gonna
fun.
be a drinking thing. It's how many plates can gotta get to 400 plates. So
400 plates.
better not eat
Well,
for a couple
I'm
days.
gonna lose that.
Yeah, we'll be there for 2 days if we need him to eat 400 plates. Might be there for 2 months.
Might be
Yeah.
there for 2 years.
Yeah, you're right. All right. So last but not least, Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
Come on, Valentine's Day's coming up. You guys know what to do.
It is Keith Lee.
I was about to say it is Keith Lee. It just distracted me. And Switchblade showed up right on that segment before. Just gets married and comes to AEW. Let's see if they know how to use him. I'm gonna go with no. Anyways, Valentine's Day is coming up, so make sure you reach out. Make sure you get to datingtransformation.com. You need to get that date. And if you don't have that kind of time, get to amazon.com, get yourself the book. Dating Sucks, but You Don't. And make sure you get it quick. Read the book. You'll easily have yourself a Valentine's Day date. Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
All right. So, like we just said, Keith Lee is, that's what I said to Bear before we got on here. That I think it might be Keith Lee. Did he come out yet? It's not like he didn't, but hopefully they use him right. I'm shocked how, like Cody says, he's not on AEW Dark
Yet.
yet.
Everybody debuts on what is Dynamite. Everybody debuts on Dynamite. Then give it a week and they be on Dark. Anybody seen Jay Lethal?
I didn't even know he was in. He's part of
Yeah,
Impact,
see?
though, isn't he?
No, he signed with AEW.
No, he's not all elite.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's feuding with Ricky Starks. But you wouldn't know it because they put it on Rampage and Dark.
Oh, man. Well,
Can't put you Negroes on national TV like that. Not
Jeez.
live national TV. You crazy?
you're
Think
crazy.
This is the NBA.
So
I
now
know it's
everyone wants to get all horned up about this Forbidden Door stuff that what's his face just came into, that Jay White.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who it was, so but
Oh, Jay White.
mhm.
Yeah.
I've just been reading, so I know who it is now. But I wouldn't have been able to pick him off a lineup.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk more about that. Let's get into the golf picks. Bear, what happened at golf last week?
Golf last week. That would have been Tom
Pebble
Hoagie.
Beach. Yeah.
Sandwich. The sandwich won finally.
Yeah. What did you see that interview with Tiger from years ago? They showed that
I was
again.
about to say the infamous interview with Tiger, who in no way did anything wrong. It was just
No, he just didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know who Tom Hoagie was, and he did nice to not say anything bad about him. But yeah, finally won and beat out Spieth and Cantlay. I mean, some big names he beat out there. Shoot 63, 69, 68, 68 to take his first title. So that's back-to-back weeks where we've had a first-time winner on the PGA. I have a feeling this week that trend's going to stop most likely, but we'll see. But yeah, last week myself was the only one who actually made a pick who missed the cut. Parrot didn't make a pick, so he missed the cut by default.
Poor Parrot.
And Dub broke his cut streak with Christian 2A's Bazundahout. Got a 14th. He was top of the week. Gray with Jason Day, who was 24th, who was literally in the top 10 the entire tournament until Sunday.
Yeah. Bastard.
And Maverick McNeely, who Gray was going to take, finished 33. So I still gave him a better pick than what he had. So you are welcome.
Yeah. Thank you.
I can't even give myself a good pick. So
I was stuck between the two guys, and you talked me out of Mav to go to Jason Day with your statistics. So thank you for your statistics.
I gained you 9 spots there. So you are welcome. You are welcome. And Maverick McNeely will still be there. He'll be up there in some tournaments down the line. So he'll be a guy you can use later on, i.e., like the Valspar where people don't play, or the Valero Texas Open where you don't get a lot of big names. He would be a guy to play there who's got a shot as another potential first-time winner on tour. This week, though, going to TPC Scottsdale, Super Bowl weekend. So no other place to be than TPC Scottsdale, where they always play Super Bowl weekend. A lot of big names, huge names. A couple guys actually just backed out. Last year's champion, Webb Simpson, withdrew today, so he will not be defending his title. So we will have a not a repeat champ. And also Harris English withdrew today as well. So a couple of bigger names off the board. So don't pick them. Just throwing that out there.
And I have, TPC Scottsdale. That's the one flag I have hanging on the wall here. Got to play out there, in front of 4 fans on hole, 16?
Yep, on 16.
Yeah, they didn't have, of course, the bleachers there or anything. I got to play in front of 4 people. It was nice. 3 people. 4, including myself. So that was a lot of fun. This week, I got to keep the streak alive, or attempt to. I've been going back and forth. I want to save my top dogs. Matsuyama's won here twice, and he's a 2-time winner here, and as well as Brooks Koepka to bring that back for old Dub. So I'm going to go with a guy that's won here twice, and I'm taking a big risk. Last 2 tournaments, he's missed the cut. But the first tournament in January, he finished 11th. So I'm going to go with Corey Connors.
You already picked him, but that's okay.
I'm not going to go with Corey Connors. I'm going to go with Hideki Matsuyama.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, it was you. Yeah, that was you.
You're right. That's when he finished 11th. I can't pick him again.
Yeah, no, you cannot.
Thanks for reminding me. I pulled a Cody. I had to have my Cody moment.
Yeah. Now that you picked, I'll give the other stat for this. So this course isn't it's not a long course. So a lot of guys here, you don't need to hit it 350 off the tee to be successful. A lot of the guys who are people who've been in the top 10 pretty much of ball striking the last 4 years have won this tournament. Besides Koepka, but other than that, it's really someone who can hit their irons and putt well. So just to throw it out there, your top 12 of ball strikers, and I'll just say 12 because it adds our guys in there. Number 1, Louis Oosthuizen, then Victor Hovland, John Rahm, Colin Morikawa, Sung J M, Sam Burns, Lucas Glover, Corey Connors, who would be a good pick, Jason Kokrak, Jordan Spieth, Russell Henley, who is my pick this week, and Hideki Matsuyama. There's your top 12. So it's a ball striker sort of week. It doesn't fail here. You just got to be precise, of where you're hitting the ball. So it should be a fun week as always. But
oh shit,
I'm going Henley just because he's been playing well this year and he can definitely hit the ball well. So hopefully he can get me a win this week.
He caught him on a front flip.
That was pretty nice.
That was sweet. All right. So based on scores, Parrot, you're actually in second, and you didn't even pick last week.
I've been picked twice, actually.
And you missed both cuts. So you're up.
I'm gonna go Victor Hovland this week.
All right.
I think he's finished in the top 10 the last couple of times here.
All right. Cody.
Go with Louis O.
Louis Oosthuizen. Butcher it. All right. And then Dub.
Give me Seamus Power.
Seamus.
Famous.
Brooks Koepka. Who was the other one that he butchered the name?
This tops it all.
Seamus Power.
Seamus Power.
All right.
No,
So that
Seamus. Give me Seamus Power.
Yeah. It's a good pick. He's been playing well lately. I don't know. I don't know what to think of him. bound to lose. Like I don't know. I don't know. I hope he proves me wrong.
They don't put the odds on here anymore. They just put this, and I don't know betting or anything, but this plus like 750 plus 2,000. I don't know what that means, but I mean he's plus 4,000. So hey, we'll see.
You bet $100 you win.
1.
Yeah. Bet 100. You bet $100 you win $4,000.
It's 40 to 1.
You bet $100, you win $4,000.
So anything you see there, if you see a plus something, it's if you bet 100, that's how much you'd win.
You have to bet 100.
You don't have to bet 100. You can bet $10 and win 400. It's just based on $100.
It is if they win or if they make a cut or
They win.
They gotta, yeah, I mean outright.
It's an outright win. Yep. Thank you, R2D2. We got you. You're cutting in and out, Dub. You're very mumbled and it's like R2D2. But we do got to talk about. We'll let your internet catch up. Let's talk about net. But that's how that works, Dub. You bet $100. If it's 4,000 to 4,000 out plus 4,000, you bet $100, you win $4,000. If you see plus 175, you bet $100, you win $175 and your money back, of course. So you pull 275. Cool. All right. NASCAR. So we had the Clash this past weekend. Didn't you? I think you put on Twitter, Bear, something. What was that stat about the viewership?
I think the Pro Bowl did 4.8 million and the Clash did 4.23 million viewers. So though NFL does rule all, always will rule all, yeah, they almost got beat by an exhibition NASCAR race. So exhibition NFL almost got beat by exhibition NASCAR. So that's pretty crazy.
The face of Reolution. I didn't spell it right. That was Reolution.
Did you see him flip off on Andrade? That was hilarious.
I think it was supposed to say Revolution. It said Reolution.
Why does he have 2 belts?
He won the other one. It's the TNT
champion because Kode was sick for a week, and they made him interim champion.
Yep.
All right. Good to know. Just make belts for anybody.
Yippers. Any and everybody.
Should just make one for me.
Yep. Should. So, we got had the Clash. Joey Logano was your winner. And sucked.
No.
And it was nice to see some people up there though that we might see this year. Justin Haley was running up there for a while. Good to see he's in a car, and he's a good pick for Daytona. He's a rookie this year now finally, but he has won the Daytona 500. So just keep that in mind. We got that coming up in 2 weeks, so we'll keep an eye on that. You had some other guys who's like Bear talks about
1 week.
Yeah, 1 week and 4 days. I'd say two Sundays from now. We'll have the Daytona 500, and we got a week off, but we got the Super Bowl this weekend. We'll get into that. But yeah, be ready for NASCAR. Looks like it's going to be fun. Had some things out there. I know we all talked about Ice Cube. Is he going to be at the Super Bowl? He was doing, oh yeah, throw your neighborhood in the air. It's Sunday, not Friday. So
I still say yes.
He says yes. The hug, if there is a hug, it's a hug. What did you say, Cody? What would the hug be like?
He faker than 50 in games.
Yeah.
But spoiler alert, I seen the today. The playlist.
God damn it. You've been hanging out with Dub at his house.
I found it. So yeah, there won't be spoiler alert, be no Ice Cube. Sorry. And pretty much all the songs that we had said that they were probably gonna do, they're doing them.
That's
Mhm.
not
So-
surprising.
So it'll be a gentrified halftime show.
Better than anyone
So-
we've had recently.
So we're gonna get the Rooney Rule halftime show this year.
Let's just let's just hope. Let's just hope that that's the set list they had to give him. So old Roger Goodell in the NFL feels good about it, and NBC
And then just change up.
out and just don't. I mean, if there's 5 people that are going to do it, it's going to be them. So we'll see. You see,
So
Right?
how
They
you're
just
gonna
start off with
you're gonna see
the next
hologram.
episode.
so you're going to see hologram Easy E out there.
hologram easy.
Too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, too
Oh,
soon.
I mean, he only died like 30 years ago. It's not that soon.
He said hologram Easy E, and he said, I mean, they've done that.
The so so this week we do have the Rams against the Bengals at the Rams Stadium, but they're not the home team. Go figure. At their stadium, the Bengals. We got a line on that yet? What is the line?
It was 4.5.
I'm assuming it's holding there.
All right. So Rams, Bengals, 4.5. So we'll start with the people that, it doesn't matter to us. Dub, what do you got? What do you think the score is going to be? Who wins?
I think it's going to be Rams. And I think it's going to be let me go 27-24.
So Bengals in the points. Bear?
Yeah, I don't think that I think it's going to be a little too much I think it's going to be a little too much for the Bengals. Though I hope it's a good game and I hope it's close. I just think that the Rams D line is just going to dominate Cincinnati's offensive line, and the problem is you're not going up against Tannehill and whoever can't throw the ball to, hurt Derrick Henry and can't get the ball to AJ Brown. So I foresee another 9-sack performance, but I don't think the Rams are going to come off of it. And it won't be the last time that Joey Burrow is going to be here, but it's going to be Stafford's time to shine. So I'm going to go Rams 31-17.
Yeah, kind of the same thing. I think it's going to be a 10-point game, similar. I think we're going to get Rams. We're going to get some scoring. They're going to it's going to be coming from behind where they're just going to run the 2-minute offense because they're going to be so far behind. But I think it's going to end up being 38-28 Rams. Cody?
Ram it.
Got a score? You're the only guy that
30.
took the Rams to win the Super Bowl this year, by the way.
Damn right. Get them on that. Gotta get them on that golfer plan.
Yeah, I can't wait till you buy all your Stafford jerseys. I'm stoked for that.
25 throws or less. It's all right. I'll go to the man cave and buy them from there. Then
There
I
you
won't
go.
feel as bad.
That's right.
I'm going 30-17.
There you go. And last but not least, Super Bowl Joe. What do you got, Parrot?
I don't know. Obviously, I want the Bengals to win. That defensive line scares me. Can the Bengals move the pocket enough and get the ball out quick? Is the question. Jalen Ramsey versus Jamar Chase is going to be fun to watch either way. I just want to see a good game. This season's a success for me at this point. Not going to be mad if they lose. Anyway, give me Bengals. Let's say, let's go go 35-32. Bengals, McPherson field goal to win it.
All right. So I like it. And something we got to share. So Bear was in Kenton this week. And I didn't tell you this, Parrot. I'm saving it for the show. And I'm going to share it on the screen. Have you ever yourself been to Kenton?
To where?
Kenton, Ohio.
Like where
Near
Kent
Marion.
State is?
No.
No, I've never been to Kenton, Ohio.
All right. Well, they have the first recipient of the Congressional Medal of Honor. Do you know who that person is? Well, guess what? Today you do. There you go. Jacob Parrot, the first winner of the Congressional Medal of Honor. Oh my God. Bear sent that and he's like, go look this up. And I showed it to Shiv last night. He was laughing pretty good at it. By the way, speaking of
kind
that,
of look like you for real. Like
I'm getting both right here. Yeah, there you go. Blow that picture up. Oh, I like the color. Yeah, bring up the colored picture. Yeah. Not the black and white. Yeah, that's much better.
dude, Parrot, you might be a relative.
them your peoples,
I
man.
really
Yeah.
hope not.
You put glasses on that dude, they're close.
Put glasses on and give Parrot a stash.
I was about to say the problem is though, Parrot can't grow the stash. It's just the beard. This dude can't grow a beard. He just
So
Like,
maybe
you
if we
mold them
transpose their
together.
faces, yeah,
Yeah.
that could be it.
might be you, Parrot. Speaking of that, so Peapod was supposed to be on tonight for the second episode. He will be here next week, and then the grown-ups will be here the following week. So we had to push that back a little bit, but they will be here. So just go into a few more things. The Olympics, I know the Winter Olympics are going on right now, and the United States closest without going over. Where are we in the medal count? What place?
Probably 5th or 6th. Were you asking as a trivia question or
Yeah,
as
just
a-
asking you all. Where we at?
I'll say 6th. We're trash.
Parrot?
Give me 7th.
Dub?
Last time I heard, I think we were second.
And Cody?
I'm gonna say 4th.
We are 10th. We suck.
Well, when you're doing
And actually, when I say we're 10th, we're actually tied for 3rd. But
when you're doing your thing next to a power plant, I mean, you're probably all those fumes.
I mean, the winter, it doesn't make sense because you would think that all the stupid ass ski slopes and all these fake skiers and snowboarders around here would be better at what they do. Obviously not. So,
well, it's that fake snow.
yeah, they just I think they just started the men's hockey, so that'll be at least interesting, even though there's 0 NHL talent there, which probably helps the United States actually. It probably does. I
should. I was say it's the only way.
Our under 18 team beat Canada a few times over the last couple of years. So our young guns who don't play in the NHL are decent. It's all these guys in the NHL who play at other teams is where they would get us. So I think that they got a shot for that this year. But other than that,
It's because they haven't been molested yet.
whoa, wow. That just
What? Too
that-
soon?
or you use the M word.
Too soon?
This isn't the Catholic Church. It's hockey.
Well, I mean, I thought it was the Blackhawks organization.
Oh no.
No,
I don't know who's worse though, the Blackhawk organization or the Washington Commandos.
Ah, yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that they started an investigation on themselves? Dan Snyder hired outside to investigate his own organization, and they asked Roger Goodell about that today, and he goes, "Yeah, that is not allowed."
Like, come on, man. It's like the second time they've done that.
Yep.
Then they have like wasn't there a female investigator that was working, and then all of a sudden she started working for the commandos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man, Raj. Like, oh, I know they pay to keep the lights on at your house, but come on, Raj.
I mean, dude, the dude's only making like $55 million a year, so
Right.
you'd think he'd be able to do a better job than what he does.
And well,
I'm not saying the commissioner of the NFL is an easy job, but it ain't that hard.
yeah. Yeah.
When you're making
I
that
mean,
much, it ain't that hard.
The NFL runs itself.
but they might be for taking all the heat that he takes. So, I mean, you could almost say he's doing a great job
Right.
for the league not to get shut down just because of the commandos. I mean, they've done enough stuff the last 5 years that would, any other company, dude, they'd be, congressional hearings about it, man, trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Oh yeah, if it was Apple, I'm sure there would be.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's the NFL. We need the NFL.
So come on, Raj. Come on.
Cut the check, Raj. Cut the check.
Yeah. Just come all together. Come on, man. Really? Just come on.
We talked about in the Olympics, Lindsay Jacobellis, she finally got a gold medal. It's from 16 years ago, tried to pull a move when she was in the league, and she won. So good for her. Let's go back to the NFL real quick. Got to talk about the coaching hire. So what? Lovie Smith is with the Texans.
Yep. Why? It's like Houston is the worst place for Lovie to go because they just went through all of this and they hired the worst possible candidate out of all of the coaches they could have gotten. Like,
no.
Well, okay, sorry. Besides Josh McCown, my apologies. My apologies. I'm saying yes, you're right. Besides him, between Flores or Raheem Morris or Todd,
they wanted to keep their wasn't he their D coordinator?
Yeah, he was there last year. But
the
crazy part
he was still with Illinois.
No, he was a D coordinator at Texas.
Did he? Okay.
So they promoted their D coordinator.
Which is crazy.
Okay. I thought he was
How crazy is that though? But I mean, that should let people know in a nutshell, like how crazy the racism is when it comes to hiring black coaches. You have Lovie Smith as your D coordinator, and you chose, if it wasn't for the fact that the league's getting sued right now, you'd have went and hired Josh McCown. Like Lovie Smith, the same Lovie Smith that took Rex Grossman to a Super Bowl. Rex Grossman.
And look, I'm not here to hate on Lovie Smith. Great, it's a good hire, but he is literally besides Josh McCown, why? The dude hasn't won shit since 2006. He couldn't win in Illinois. He didn't win past the Bears. He didn't win after that.
Yeah,
Lovie,
but then, but that's the crazy part.
Lovie's he's gonna get the David Culley. He's gonna be the scapegoat. He'll be there. He won't get fired next year. He'll get fired in 2 years when all this shit blows over.
McCown.
It don't matter what he does. He's gonna go 4-13 this year because their team is shit. We know that their team's shit. He'll go 8-9 the next year because he'll get some talent and he'll start going, and then they'll fire him. And then they'll hire McCown. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
I mean, Culley had what? How many wins did Culley have last year?
They have 4, I think.
Oh yeah, 4. So
he'll
probably. He'll probably do. Yeah, he'll probably do the same, but.
And then he'll improve next year. Still have a losing record, and he'll get fired.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
The same way that's how they did him in Tampa Bay, which this might even be, crazy part. This might be Lovey's reparations. Because, I mean, he went He had a win with Chicago, went to the Super Bowl, 3 NFC championship games. They still fired him. Chicago ain't been relevant since. So he goes down to Tampa Bay. He does okay in Tampa Bay, not great, but he does right. But then they fire him after like 2 seasons because they wanted Dirk Cotter in. Because Dirk Cotter
Offensive
was
guru.
eating W's with Jameis. And so they fired Lovey, and that's how Lovey ended up in Illinois. Which, I don't know, man. Jesus. I don't know if anybody been to Champaign, Illinois, but yeah, you go ahead and try to recruit kids to come to Champaign.
So here you go, right? This is wild. So Lovey is with the Bears in 04, goes 5-11. Next year, 11-5. Totally flips it, loses in the divisional game. All right, cool. Goes 13-3 the next year, loses in the Super Bowl. 7-9, 9-7, 7-9, 11-5, loses in the title game. 8-8, 10-6, which in 2012 they were 10-6, were third in the NFC North and didn't make the playoffs. At 10-6, got fired. Year off, goes to Tampa, 2-14, 6-10. The improvement's there, but
yeah, I think they had Jameis that second year.
Mm-hmm. And Jameis is freaking, he's a 30-30 man. Then goes to Illinois and goes 3-9, 2-10, 4-8, 6-7, 2. But it's Illinois. The last time they were relevant was 2004, I think.
And Darren was suiting up for him.
That was when old Juice Williams was quarterback.
Oh.
Yeah, so
and I see the problem here. He worked under John Cooper. Here's the issue. I'm seeing this right now.
That's where he got his start.
So he worked under John Cooper at Tulsa in 83 and 84, and then at Ohio State in 95.
Poor guy.
Well, there's your problem, buddy.
So, what do you think about, we all agree that Flores shouldn't have been fired. What do you think about, I know McDaniel didn't call the plays, but he did design why Deebo Samuel is getting the ball out of the backfield.
So he said, pass the ball to Will. So he becomes a head coach because he said, pass the ball to Will, basically.
Put Deebo in the backfield. But he didn't call the plays.
Yeah, I mean, basically, that's all he said. He's like, oh, man, Deebo, here we go. All right. Well, here, instead of putting Deebo on the outside, I'm going to put him on the inside. And then when I don't put him on the inside, I'm going to put him in the backfield. They won't know what hit him.
The problem is in last time I checked in Miami, they don't have a Deebo Samuel.
Right.
You're absolutely correct.
If Jalen Waddle put on like 30 pounds, they would. And Jalen Waddle, I think, is great. I think he's going to do just fine with him, but you can't make him a running back. You're going to out of the slot, but he's going to catch 10 balls a game because the dude's got freaking stick 'em on his hands. You don't drop shit.
Because who do they got? They got what? Gaskin is in the backfield.
And there was somebody. There was
Duke was there. Philip Lindsay was there.
Yeah, Lindsay was the other one, but they didn't run him enough for whatever reason. Philip Lindsay's he's fine. He's a good third down.
Yeah.
Can play. I mean, they didn't play him enough this year.
We'll see, and maybe we'll see how that works.
There's also no
he can do it too.
Yeah, but there's also no Kittle and Juszczyk either to block for said Deebo Samuel.
You got Gesicki.
Gesicki's good.
But you're right. They don't have a fullback, though. There's no fullback. Juszczyk is 100% the best. I mean, I know there's not many, but he's easily the best fullback in the NFL. I mean, the dude can block. He can catch, except in the pro. And he can still run and do what he needs to do. But, yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what he brings because I think he's smart, but
said pass the ball to Will. But I ain't going. I mean, I'm not going to do that though. I'm not going to tear down. I'm not going to tear down one of my own. Man. I mean, just like any other one, he gonna find out. Here, man, we're gonna give you this. We're gonna give you this house. All right, but the house, it needs a little love. That's what they say in the realtors' terms. Needs this cozy home needs a little love.
This quaint
Yeah.
this quaint house needs a little
Yeah,
love.
it's a fixer upper's dream. There we go. Yeah, it's a fixer upper's dream franchise right here.
When he said that he was biracial, the NFL is like, what? Oh man, he's done. He's done.
Yeah, right.
Even Stephen Ross didn't do his research before, and he goes, "Shit,
Right.
I can't go back on it now."
So
Right.
He might not be an owner anyways. So
Biracial. I thought that was the other thing. God damn it.
Tully Blanchard hitting CM Punk with a jacket.
He couldn't even get his jacket off.
Jesus.
Oh, Tully.
The great Tully Blanchard slapping people with jacket. That's what we've come to.
Oh no. Oh, he almost just spilled him.
Gonna get Tully up.
Lord. Jesus, Phil. Jesus.
How can you not lift up Tully? He's lost
Right.
like 40 pounds since he wrestled.
I thought he was like kayfabing it with his knee, but maybe he wasn't.
No.
You guys watch this regularly?
Just on Wednesdays.
Why are CM Punk and Ambrose or
Moxley.
Come on now.
Moxley, sorry. Why are they fighting whatever these two call themselves now?
FTR. Fuck the revival.
This is like a mid-card match, man. Like what's these are like, aren't they the top guys in AEW?
Well, you got to look, dude. You got to see who's fighting later. You got your two champs, your TBS champ for the women, Jade, and then Hangman Page. You got him later too.
I know Page is the champ, but I mean,
that's why they're doing it after the 9 o'clock spot.
Yeah,
they get their that's what I mean. It's
you got to have a lead into the main
hours. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They just pulled everyone from Keith Lee at 9 o'clock to, okay, now we're going to run into Moxley Punk. That's why they're doing it.
I don't know why you're putting them together in a tag at, middle of the, I don't know.
That's what they like to call hot shotting, Doug.
So interesting. Next week, we're going to make our Elimination Chamber picks. An Elimination Chamber Blood Money Part 7
Shogi Cage.
Yeah, that's right. Is actually on Saturday the 19th. I'm actually surprised it's on a Saturday, but
because Daytona is on Sunday. They can't compete with that.
Well, I'm saying it's usually on Thursday or Friday, not Saturday.
Yeah, and in the morning too. It's like
noon.
Your lunchtime rush.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll probably be like Saturday at 1.
I was gonna say, is it gonna be Saturday is it gonna be Saturday early?
It probably will be. It's on Saturday, which I was surprised.
It's Saturday at noon. Yeah.
I was joking calling it Blood Money 7, but it is the 7th event under the partnership. Yeah. So far we've got the Elimination Chamber, the men's match. This should actually be all right. Bobby, Brock, Seth Rollins, Austin Theory, Riddle, and AJ Styles. It's actually pretty solid. 6 guys in the cage. Becky Lynch is fighting Lita. Be nice to see Lita again.
Yeah, it is. But come on, why? She's too slow, man. She's too.
The money, bro. Come on. That's what they want to see out there.
I get that, but we got to see them extended ass granny panties.
Right. As I say, what was she really back then? Like, a moonsault and a thong, like in cargo pants.
No, she still does the moonsault, but in her granny panties.
Yeah. Don't let
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She got hit off that top rope. Because when she went up, I was like, "Oh God, don't do this. She's gonna hurt herself," and she didn't do it.
She did it at the last one. She did all right.
No, I was about to say she didn't do it at the Rumble.
You got Usos against the Viking Raiders. I didn't even know they were still there.
I didn't either. I just saw that. I just pulled it up.
Still in the league.
Thunderdome Rome against Goldberg. Last time Goldberg's outing, though, he was very good against Lashley. I'll give him that. But can he do it again?
Goldberg.
We'll see. Drew McIntyre and
Goldberg.
Madcap Moss
With Happy Corbin.
And then Liv, the women's elimination chamber. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Bianca, Doudrop, Nikki Ash, and to be announced. So
Charlotte.
yeah, Well, Charlotte's Ronda's going to end up fighting Charlotte, right?
She
I
is.
think that's at WrestleMania. So the winner of this match is going to fight.
Is that who she picked?
That's probably I don't know. I didn't watch SmackDown. I'm pretty sure. Dub, did you watch it? Is that who she's going with?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
It makes sense
so-
because Becky's the Raw Women's Champ, and the winner of the Chambers fighting Becky. So who else could it be? It could be Bailey.
Okay. Yeah.
Sasha could be in there. We'll see.
Sasha. Well, that's my thought is who, I mean, it with this lineup right now, it's Bianca gets her rematch. If they do this, if they did it right.
Yeah.
If
Because
they,
Becky's had it for a year? She came back at WrestleMania, right?
No.
yeah, and she squashed Bianca.
What was it, SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Yeah, squash her.
Yeah,
SummerSlam.
whenever she came back and squashed Bianca.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll make those picks next week. We'll see who that last one in is. Again, we're going to have Peapod on next week for that. But this week, we do have UFC 271 coming up on Saturday night. It should be a fun one. Got some
15 fights.
yeah, I saw that.
15. It's ridiculous. And they want to know why. They want to know why all these other pay-per-view or all these other cards suck. Why do you have 15 fights? Every other card has 10 to 12.
270 only had that many?
I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the main. On the prelims, they had 2, 4, 6, 7. So there's 13. And then early prelims, they had 15.
That's too many.
Yep.
It's
So
Fights.
you got early prelims, and then I kind of start watching at the end of prelims and then into the main card. So who we got fighting? What, Bobby Green? Who's he going up against? Nasrak Haparest? I don't even know who that is. Haparest? I haven't watched him.
I gotta pull this up. Yeah, I gotta pull up the card. I looked at it, but I didn't. I just looked really at the main card.
Yeah, this is on the main card.
Well, let's hold off and go back one because old man Andre Arlovsky's fighting on the undercard again.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the last.
Damn.
I
So
think he's the last fight on the undercard.
goddamn, 32 and 20.
Which
Still in the
mean,
game.
he should get knocked out, but it is Andre Arlovsky, so you never know. He's still got them heavy hands.
And then you got Bobby Green. Do you know that Nasrat Hakparest? Saying it right?
Let's see. I don't. He's 26. It's his fourth year with the UFC. He lost to Dan Hooker in September, so I'd have to look it up and see. And Bobby Green beat Al Iaquinta in November. Bobby Green is 35, so that should be an interesting fight there.
Gas him.
We're gonna see.
We'll see. And then you got Kyler Phillips. He's fighting again, isn't he?
Yeah, against Marcelo Rojo.
Marcelo Rojo. I think he lost, against Pava. I was about to say in the Dillashaw, UFC on ESPN. I was about to say he lost against Pava. It was a majority decision, but before that, he had a four fight win streak. Kyler Phillips did.
Yeah, I mean, and then this Rojo fought in August, September, and October of last year. So this is his first fight with a full camp, they said, in a while. So should be interesting.
All right. Then we have Jared Cannonier, Derek Brunson.
I mean, Derek Brunson is blonde, is undefeated, so that'd be my pick. If he comes out blonde. If he doesn't come out blonde, then I'm taking Cannonier.
Brunson. Yeah, man, that'll be a fun one. But the next one, the heavyweight co-main, Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa. You think we're going to be seeing some drinking out of a shoe?
I think so. This is the thing, is usually when you get fights like this, it's going to go to a decision. I like Derek. I like both these guys. So this is for me to pick, but I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to go with Ty. But Derek Lewis fought in Houston for the interim belt.
Yep.
So that's why I'm going to go, because he lost in Houston once already. So Ty's been up and coming, but I don't know if we've seen his chin yet. And Derek Lewis, he'll be the one to show it.
What do you think, Cody?
That's just gonna be a slugfest, dude.
See, that's the thing, is I think that, but every time these fights where you think it's going to be a slugfest anymore, they're not. Derek, why?
I know, right?
Lewis
Derek
is
Brunson's
trying to
gonna
take
come
him
out.
down.
I was gonna say Derek Brunson's gonna come out with a takedown, the double leg,
That's what's going to happen.
come out looking like Francis Ngannou.
That's just what's going to happen.
And then your old main event coming up, old Israel Adesanya defending the belt
I think he's going to kill him.
again.
I think he's going to kill Whitaker.
This is the second time they're fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time they fought? 2019 in
Years
Australia.
ago. Yeah.
That's when he won the title. KO punches in the second round. I think it's going to be KO punches first round.
Yeah, I just think he's going to crush Whitaker the second time around.
Agreed.
I don't see Whitaker putting up a fight.
What do you think, Parrot?
Adi's gonna kick his ass.
Yeah. I know Dub doesn't care too much. Cody, well, Cody's talking to, I don't know, probably little Cody Jr. What'd you say, Dub?
There's Randy Couture fighting.
Yeah, Mark Coleman's definitely on the card. You know, he'll be on the card. All right. Let's get into we'll get into our state here in a bit. I know Jeremy is ready for trivia. Bear, do you have the updated standings, sir?
I did, but I wanted to go over really, really quick just the NBA so far, because the trade deadline is Thursday.
Good point.
Today, when you listen, there's been a lot of big trades though here lately. So Karis LeVert went to the Cavs. They got Ricky Rubio. The Cavs sent Ricky Rubio and some picks over, but big for the Cavs. That's good. The New Orleans Pelicans got CJ McCollum in a big trade. So that's pretty big, and pretty much what that says to me is Damian Lillard will be out of
Game's gone.
I wouldn't be surprised if he stays the rest of this year, but I think there's a potential that they could trade him before the deadline. I really do. He hasn't been playing. He says he's hurt. I don't think he is, but we'll see. But the Pelicans got the Blazers got Josh Hart from the Pelicans, and then some draft picks as well. And then the biggest trade so far was the Kings and the Pacers pretty much traded each other's teams to each other. Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb, and Justin Holiday with a pick went to Sacramento. And Sacramento sent Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson back to the Pacers. I think it's a win for the Pacers. I mean, the Kings haven't done anything in 25 years, so no one really cares about them. But I think the Pacers got younger. I think losing Sabonis sucks. Lamb and Holiday were just kind of role players, but getting Halliburton and Hield is fantastic for them. For a young team, obviously you see what they're doing. Get rid of Karis LeVert. They bring him in, and Tristan Thompson's probably just a salary dump out of there. Probably, I'm assuming one of the Kardashians live in Indiana, so that's probably why he was traded there. And then just today, Jeremy's Jazz, speaking of them, were in a three-way deal, and they got the Spurs power forward, Joancho Hernan Gomez, and also who the Blazers just got, but was from the Pelicans, Nikhil Alexander-Walker. So they picked up some good pieces there. Still doesn't matter because they're overrated. They did trade away Joe Ingles, who tore his ACL. So great trade, I guess, along with Elijah Hughes, who I don't even know who that is. And they went to Portland, and then the Spurs ended up getting Tomas Satoransky and a second-round pick from the Jazz as well.
So I was going to ask you with the Cavs, Allen and LeVert used to play together in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah. So they're back together, and they won tonight. LeVert's first game tonight, and he threw an alley-oop to Jared Allen. So there's a lot of people excited about that.
Good.
But yeah, Rubio's been hurt too, so they kind of got rid of him because honestly, he was there. Didn't think Garland was going to be the stud that he is, so they really don't need him, even with Sexton out for the season. So it's good for Cleveland. They need LeVert. He can play the point, but he's a 2, can be a 3 as well, which is fine. And then the Cavs also gave up a first-round pick next year and 2 second-round picks in the future. Didn't give a year on it. And then the most recent trade, which really isn't a big one per se, Heat traded KZ Okpala to the Thunder for a second-round pick. So not too much, but it gets a roster spot for a guy they like, Caleb Martin, for the Heat. So that's really why they traded him away there.
You think this trade that's gaining Heat's going to happen? Harden for Simmons?
No, they said that they said that everything's kind of cooled down and they haven't really talked. So they're thinking that they're going to finish out the year and Harden's just not going to re-sign with Brooklyn is the rumor now.
So they're going to lose them and get nothing out of it.
Yep, exactly what's going to happen.
So then what's the difference for trading for Ben Simmons? You get nothing either way.
No, absolutely. I'm not advocating for Ben Simmons. I'm just saying you got James Harden who clearly wants out. Why are you trying to fight? Why are you trying to fight it? Because
you're not going to get anything for a shell of James Harden. Because James Harden,
Brooklyn doesn't have a first round draft pick to like 2027.
Yeah, but James Harden ain't
pick for James Harden right now.
Yeah, but James Harden ain't giving them nothing right now. So what can you realistically get for James Harden?
You can still get a first out of Harden.
A Diet Coke and a Coke ham.
I was gonna say that's about it. Like you
might can still get a first out of Harden.
Just only because of his contract. And only because of his contract is the only reason why you're gonna get a first round. Playing wise, he's not himself. He's not that same guy in Houston.
Well, they need to put the shovel down because they just keep on digging themselves deeper and deeper.
Harden's not that same guy when he's got 2 other people around him that can play. That's his problem. He needs to be the ball hog. He has to be, or he's a failure. He was in Oklahoma City. He was no good. No one knew who James Harden was. He was the 3rd guy. He was behind Durant. He was a nobody.
He took advantage of the rules in Houston, and he was actually in better shape. He's in horrible shape.
He stopped eat the strip club buffet food because they didn't serve it at 2 a.m. in Houston.
Right.
Actually played.
Yeah. That hamstring, he hasn't been the same since he had that hamstring injury.
He hasn't been the same since the NBA wouldn't give him a foul either.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that's the thing too this year. The rules have changed. Everybody caught up to him. For a while he was in Houston, James Harden was that dude in middle school that was, that got his growth spurt after 6th grade. So 7th and 8th grade, everybody thought he was this great basketball player. And once he starts freshman ball, everybody got their growth spurt and they caught up to him. Now he's just a regular ass dude out there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how he looks right now.
Yep.
So real quick, now that you mentioned it, before we get into trivia, Auburn went down last night in men's basketball. Got their second loss to old Arkansas in Arkansas. Saw their coach. He was going wild. Michigan State lost again to Wisconsin. I think they're now down to 5th in the Big Ten. So it's wild for them. Ohio State jumped them. So they lost a couple here. Wins Wisconsin. I think Rutgers handed it to them. So who knows what's going to happen in the Big Ten. The one I still don't understand is Michigan. You got team full of just great recruits, and they just can't do shit. Is it Jawan's fault?
Just think the team's young and they're not gelling and meshing.
Yeah.
They'll still the funny thing is they're still going to make the tournament as like a 10 or 11 seed and probably take a team or two out.
Yeah, because right now they're back pretty far, aren't they? Michigan. Got to take a gander at that.
Yeah, I think they're like 13 and 11 or something, maybe.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, they are. Yeah, 12 and 9. It's not horrible.
Yeah, I'm about to say they were somewhere in that. It's not terrible. Like I said, it'll be enough. They'll make the tournament. If they don't, I'll bet on them to win the NIT.
There you go. All right, trivia. Updated standings.
Updated standings as of last week. Gray with 47. Cody with 17. Bear and Dub tied at 26. And Parrot has 0 points.
Parrot. He's going to get
No, that's false because I had points on the week that Bear wasn't here.
yeah, he got 6. I'm sorry. He did get 6.
Okay, so Parrot has 6.
All right.
My apologies.
For just the second time in Super Bowl history, both rosters include a wide receiver who caught at least 13 touchdown passes in the season. Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase. Who were the two such players in the only other Super Bowl in which this occurred? This happened within the last 5 years.
13 touchdown passes in the regular season.
And we got our chat boxes, don't forget. Oh. It's a tough one. Dude, where the hell's the chat box? How come I can't find? There we go.
All right.
Also, by the way, check out our NBA preview. Be on the Patreon page.
After the All-Star break
in June. Yeah. All right, you guys
Coming
ready?
up soon.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready. Everybody else ready?
Ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. We got Kelsey and Kittle, Bucks and Chiefs. What the fuck, Cody? Only one that doesn't get it.
read it. No, I read it
Hill,
wrong.
Hill and Godwin, Evans and Hill, and then a bunch of I don't know.
I didn't know Kelsey and Kittle were wide receivers. That's an interesting pick.
Oh, god damn it. Did he say wide receiver?
I'm hoping, Dub, I was between Godwin and Evans. I was sitting there. I was like, who? I know it was one of them. I just can't remember which one it was. I think.
Hill and Evans.
Shit.
So no points awarded.
No, Dub got it.
Got it.
Did he say Evans?
Nope. Yeah, I said Godwin and Hill. He got Evans, and I was trying to.
There we go. All right, so go.
So
do we know how many points it was?
Give him points on that.
All right, good job, Dub.
I'm hoping it's like 2 points for each, just so I can.
He predicts a 31-21 Rams win. Then predict Joe Burrow is the next Dan Marino. Hall of Fame career, but never gets back to another Super Bowl. Interesting take. I love that because you said what, 31-17. I think Cody said 30-17. I said 30.
Pints.
30 20.
Get drunk.
3 pints. 3 pints for Dub. Cody or Parrot, we didn't tell you. You do have a bet this week on the Super Bowl against Cody. If the Bengals win, Cody's going to eat a can of Skyline chili on the show.
I want to see a big heaping portion of that shredded cheese too.
Yeah, that's the
So
only thing
how's
that's gonna
that a
make
bet?
it taste flat. Yeah.
Oh, because if the Rams win, you got to eat something too. We figured that you liked Skyline chili, so we were trying to think of something that you might not like Alpo
No,
dog
I
food.
hate Skyline.
Oh, you do hate Skyline. That is right. So you would have to eat the Skyline then.
Yeah, there we go.
So-
Loser got
so
to eat.
so
loser
wrong.
gotta
I
eat
love
Skyline.
So
Yeah.
losers got to eat Skyline chili
Yep.
on the
Yeah,
show.
man. God.
Yeah, I hate it so much. Yeah.
God.
No,
I
you don't
love
hate it.
Skyline, dude.
I was about to say you do like Sky. Do you like it? Oh yeah, you are a Cincinnati.
I love it.
All right, let's get him a can of Alpo dog food. He's got to eat that on the show.
Hey man, I'd rather eat like day old pudding or something.
Oh,
Dale.
why would you?
Nothing wrong with day old pudding.
Yeah, what's wrong with day old pudding?
Are you talking about day old pudding that sat out and it's got a layer on top?
Yeah, like it just sat on the counter. Just sat
Like-
on. Yeah, you just made
Like
the bowl.
tapioca, maybe pudding, but
Parrot, what don't you like? Because it's got to be a fair bet here. Not that like you're just not a fan, but you would eat it if you had to. Kind of like Cody. He's gonna have to. I hope the Bengals win just so Cody eats. Cody has
Well,
to eat
according to you
Skyline
guys,
chili.
it's not going to happen, so I don't even have to say anything.
well,
What's it?
actually, that's not true because I saw that the Simpsons predicted
They did. I did see
years
that
ago, and the
actually.
Bengals, it was
Simpsons are never wrong.
34-31. By the way,
Who'd they beat?
no, it was the Bengals beat the Rams 31-30 or 34-31.
That was really on The Simpsons.
Yeah,
Yes.
in the 80s.
Jesus.
Hey, so by the way,
In the 80s, the Simpsons didn't start until like 90.
I thought it said 89.
No, the Simpsons started in the 80s.
No, like it was on Tracy Ullman's show, but I mean, like it wasn't a series
In the
until
80s.
like 89.
89.
Yeah, I think it
No,
came
the
out,
80s.
I think it was on an 89 episode.
No,
It
they
said.
just celebrated their 30th anniversary, 30th anniversary, so it was like 89 or something.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
All right, so
Regardless.
I'll eat crab.
crab.
Yeah.
crab is
Crab.
delicious.
I
I
was gonna
hate
say,
it.
man, that's a delicacy. What
Yeah,
are you talking
I
Well,
mean,
about?
no. I got it. This kid does not eat candy.
I
Think of a
don't.
good. He doesn't. He
You don't eat
literally.
candy.
I don't
All right,
eat
I
candy
want you
or
to eat-
chocolate.
I'm gonna
You
get
want
them
it.
for you. You're gonna eat chocolate grasshoppers. I'm gonna order them on Amazon for you. and
No,
you're gonna
if
eat them on the
I
show.
just think whoever loses the bet has to do the one chip hot challenge on the show.
Okay, well, that's not bad. I've eaten that one
I was
chip.
gonna say that ain't bad, and it still
not,
tastes better than
oh.
Skyline. Like,
Are you
Who's gonna
literally
go down to
from
Cincinnati and get Cody
1863? Who doesn't like candy?
Bear's so
Bad for
stuck on this. Oh shit! Hold on. We'll get back to that. For 3 points, who did the Hardys beat to earn their first Tag Team Championships? Both
Ooh.
members of this team are in the Hall of Fame.
Ooh, this is 100% a trick question. They have won it. Who's this turd?
well, I see Jake came out with his rustlers on.
That-
Did he?
Yeah, them his monarchs and his rustlers.
Who's this dude tearing the ring apart?
He's some.
Oh, that's Dan Lambert.
Yeah, Dan Lambert.
Who the hell's that?
He's what was he, American Top Team?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's like the guy.
Huh.
All right,
Yeah.
so I gotta get back to this question. For the people, who do the Hardy Boys defeat?
Oh,
First WWF Tag Team Championship. Both members of this team are in the Hall of Fame.
I got mine in.
oh man.
When would they have won their first title? It would have
I
had to be
don't know.
899?
Season 8 of The Simpsons. 10.
After this had to be new brood time, I would imagine. Who were the team champs then, though?
But only AEW would give you a blow off match in the first match between you guys.
All right, I'm going out on a limb. I don't think these guys ever fought, but whatever.
Like,
Are we ready?
yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. So you got Edge and Christian, APA, Dudley's, Foley and Chainsaw Charlie.
I think Edge and Christian's too obvious.
They're both in the Hall of Fame. Christian is.
I think they beat them to. Didn't they beat them to become #1 contenders?
Mhm.
APA. Nice.
EPN. A dub again?
That dub again, man. Look at
Seriously.
Dub flexing.
Another 3 points. Whew.
Maybe Christian isn't in the Hall of Fame. I don't know.
I don't think they beat. That's what I'm saying, though. Is I don't think they beat him to
Yeah.
tag team champions. That never happened.
They just fought in a TLC, right?
Yeah. And Edge and Christian won all those TLCs.
Speaking of states, and we talked about the College of Illinois. Guess what the state this episode is? Illinois.
Indiana.
That'll be next show. The Willis Tower, formerly the Sears Tower,
You talking about Willis?
they have in there is the tallest building in America. Is that still true? No, I don't think so. Isn't that building in New York the tallest?
No. It's a
Freedom
Sears
Tower's not?
No, it's a Sears Tower ever since 2001,
Well,
unfortunately.
but the Freedom Tower was built taller than the trade centers.
I don't think so. I think
Yeah, I thought it
I think
was, yeah.
before 9/11, I think, because I think the World Trade Center.
Let's see this. Tallest building in the U.S. One World Trade, 1776.
What?
It's the Freedom
1700
Tower, ain't it?
Yeah, One World Trade Center, the
Yeah.
Freedom Tower. And then Central
Mhm.
Park Tower, which I guess was Willis Tower. Or no, that's Central Park. Central Park Tower, Jesus, 15,050 feet. Willis is 1450. The hell
Where's
is
the
Central Park Tower?
Park Tower?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
Is that new? Oh,
There's
it
no
opened in
tower.
2021. It was constructed in 14. Yep.
Hmm.
So that's the second biggest now.
I haven't been to New York City since 08, so
I haven't been there since 11.
so I won't know.
Yeah. So this is the I didn't know that. Kind of crazy. This is Central Park Tower.
Chloe Kim just won the gold in the women's snowboard half pipe. So there we go.
Huh.
What's that?
I've
What?
seen that in like city. Yeah, I've always. It's the one building. I'm like, it looks so small, like thin. Like the hell is it? But,
It's like a residential skyscraper. Yeah, it's right by Central Park. Yeah, you're right. It's so thin.
Yeah, look at that.
Looks like it's just gonna fall over with the wind.
Exactly. Get a wind
No
tunnel or
thanks.
something.
And people live there? No, thank you.
20,000 a month.
I don't care how rich I am. I ain't living there.
Yeah.
That guy ever get our package, by the way?
Did you send it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to ask.
I would just make sure he got it. And then One World Trade is the biggest, so that's pretty interesting. So this is some old information here. The first McDonald's, though, was built in Illinois.
That does not surprise me. It was either that or
Right.
Mississippi.
Twinkies were invented in Illinois.
Yeah.
Isn't Mississippi the fattest state in America, or is that Louisiana? Maybe it was Louisiana.
I mean,
The
I
wit-
could understand if it's Louisiana. Like, there's a bunch
Ha.
of delicious food down there.
So Illinois became a state in what year?
1869.
I'm gonna say 18.
It was
14.
Mississippi. Told you it was Mississippi.
1818. Dub, you were right there. First state in the U.S. to ratify the Constitution's 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery. Shocked because Lincoln was from there, so that makes sense. Chicago is home to the world's largest public library. Their state bird is the cardinal. State flower is the purple violet. Fifth most populous state in the country behind Florida, New York, California, Texas, mainly because of Chicago. Largest producer of pumpkins. Robert Pershing Wadlow, who was 8'11", tallest man in the world ever known,
Mhm.
is from Illinois. Very flat state. Highest point is 1,200 feet above sea level, similar to Florida, which is only 700.
Hey, side note, I've seen more middle fingers in this 2-hour episode than I've seen in a very long time in wrestling.
Yeah, PG, buddy. WWE. People from Illinois famous people: Ronald Reagan, Michelle Obama, Buddy Ebsen, Bob Newhart. And interesting, the nickname the Windy City actually came from an article describing long-winded politicians during the 1893 expedition, not because it's windy in Chicago.
It is windy in Chicago, though.
But it is. Absolutely. You're on that plane, man. That turbulence when you're trying to land, just it's a pain in the ass. Anybody been to Illinois in a while? See, it would have been perfect because Peapod, damn, Peapod screwed it all up, man. It was perfectly lined up for him because guess where their next show is? Chicago.
I thought it was in
Again?
Chicago.
What's that?
I thought they just had it in Chicago.
No, they were here. They were in Michigan. One coming up's in Chicago.
Wait, who you talking about? AEW or you talking about
RPW?
RPW?
Sorry.
Okay.
Peapod's
A
RPW.
real wrestling company.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Ruthless Pro Wrestling, not AEW.
Oh, all right. All right.
That was a good
So-
camera shot there.
So
Yeah.
anyway, thanks to Wes Anderson. Thank you to Crandall's Quality Landscaping, All Work Clothing, Sparty Steve, Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Hangman's bleeding like a stuffed pig.
Well, good thing they're on TBS and not TNT.
The fork.